is a main bowler. He just needs to just be fit in this Asia Cup as well as the World Cup.
Most titles in India with 7.
Target 165, haven't got long to go, 138 for 5 now, the 35th over, couple of wickets, pegging back the Sri Lankans. Bangladesh desperate search for more. You never know, another couple of wickets in quick time, that will be amongst the pigeons. Funny old game, Haydas.
Yeah, indeed. It'll be a collapse of monumental proportions, though, one would think. But we've seen it all in the game. If you live long enough, see all sorts of challenges. It's been difficult batting. For no particular reason for mine, it's usually a pass score of 280, 290. But it's seeming like today has been a real canter at best. Even the players that have been in some touch have found it quite difficult. The strike rates have never really exceeded over 100, which you'd expect in the ODI format. They've been hovering around mid-60s, mid-70s. And just the one real partnership to think of there. And Sri Lanka, brilliant.
The reverse employed very, very well. Look at that. Ball racing to the boundary. It's going to be a teaser. Good effort now. Has he managed to get a bit of hand on that? Before the ball went across, he did hold it in, young Tamim, but I'm sure the umpires want to have another look at that. But see the newcomer gave it on, scoring down, doing well, a lot of commitment shown. He's done exceedingly well.
Well, he's certainly eaten the Toblerone, hasn't he? Face planted into the sponsors. He's done a great job. Saved himself a certain couple of runs there. But nice. That's the sort of desperation that Bangladesh are going to remain in this tournament. Will need to show.
That's a crucial point. You know, even if they go on to lose this, they've got to take the positives from this game. Made the Sri Lankans work hard to reach a smallish total. That'll be something that'll be giving them a bit of confidence going into the next match. Look at this. Talking about confidence, you need to go across and sweep the ball with utmost ease. That's what even Shanaka, who's not been there long enough, has done. 35 times and Shanto did for Bangladesh. Content to just play with soft hands.
Versus spin boundaries. Russian white ones there. Plays back in his crease. He waits for the short ball and tugs it to the onside. There's a great deal of intent. It hasn't been that night, has it, for both teams? When you think about early wickets inside the first 10 overs, 3 for Sri Lanka. It wasn't until that partnership with Rama and Sri Lanka that got him on track to this small run chase. Even when you think of their strike rates in comparison to the modern day cricketer, sitting around that 70 mark. So it's been a night of...
The wicket per se is going to be tonight. Maybe you have to work hard. Sri Lanka will be content. He's played really to the merit of the ball. 49 of 82 has been an innings that he can be proud of in the sense that's held it together. Backs away, trying to find that single to get him to his 50.
Just a tick in the box, early momentum. Get off to a start. If you get behind in this tournament, it's an unusual way to bring up this 50, but his 9th half century. Sri Lanka deserves a half century tonight. was a well-constructed...
85 ball 50 is...
It's very nice. He is a destructive batsman. The skipper of Sri Lanka was happy enough because of the weather to accept at the toss a run chase, and this would have been the perfect, if he had it in his mind to arrive and chase down a Bangladesh total 160 odd, would have been the perfect one.
Got to finish the over. That is the 37th. It's 150 for 5. For Lanka, Shanaka joining in the fun in the previous over with a boundary down the line, down the ground. Now, some of the back
Performance handsomely.
Let's have a look at the scoring areas. Pretty much 360 degrees. No deft touches or glances down behind square, but enough on either side of the wicket. That's picked up. That's going a long, long way. That's going for the maximum. What a flourish. The first 6.
And ideally placed. Look at that. Sailing away into the beautiful night sky.
That's the wonderful. It will play on their minds, that's for sure. The ground very strong on the onside with chops forward of square, taking him on and shimmy down the wicket. Inside out shot, not the easiest, and some simple gifts to take him racing away and his team to that win, which is coming sooner than later.
Well, the one positive is Shanto. He got 89, good strike rate as well. That's a positive for Bangladesh. Just needed a bit more support, didn't he? Up top, a few changes in the opening combination. Needed to have a bit more in them. Just sort of nothing really. No contributions apart from that one, and that's not good enough. You need to have 3 or 4 decent combinations and decent partnerships, and they couldn't find it tonight, Bangladesh. And what that means is you really only need one side, though. That's his specialty.
Interest.
Through. Okay, can we just have a look at all trades to confirm that there's no bat involved there, please? Okay, flat line all the way through to the pad, and ball tracking when ready, please. Okay, pitching outside off, impacting line, wickets, umpire's call. Okay, we'll go back to Paul on field to stay with his original decision of not out. You're on screen now.
Well, even he's got a smile on his face. The smiles all around, particularly with the supporters of Sri Lanka. And afford to smile. They had a few periods of time when there's a bit of tension, but these two have done exceedingly well. But sometimes you get that extra bit of bounce. Tuscan did. He must have been hoping that the bounce.
Boy, you hit the wicket hard like that. Generally speaking, on this wicket up here, it's going to go over the stumps. He may be a little different in Pakistan, though. You hit that sort of length, and it's very, very rarely going over the stumps there.
The Bangladesh bowlers have got to just